The manual ensures you get the maximum joy and utility of that product. And once you discover why you are here, you will fill your days with truly meaningful work. I refuse to let you give up on living a life of true impact, no matter your current age. Guess what? Your family needs you to wake up. Your community needs you to wake up. Our nation, Kenya, needs you to wake up, men. Arise. Welcome, leaders, kingdom builders, and men of valor. I am your host, Apostle Njeri Muchunu, a steward of kingdom business wealth and a catalyst for kingdom transformation. Today, I want us to tear down the walls of complacency. We are diving deep into a topic that serves as the very foundation of your existence. That is fulfilling God's purpose as a man and for men as well. I want to set the stage right now. What we are talking about today is not a task that is easy or for the faint of heart. It requires immense courage. It requires sacrifice. And above all, it requires a stubborn, unwavering commitment to kingdom principles over worldly patterns. Gentlemen, this episode is directly for you. The time for guessing is over. The time for playing games with your destiny ends today and now. It is time for you to step into God's ordained mandate. Now let's get to work, because I know men are logical. So let's just dive into it. Now, I want you as men to picture this scenario in your mind. You just bought a brand new car. It is completely flawless. It has a beautiful, sleek paint job. The interior smells of fresh leather. You pull out of the dealership feeling proud, on top of the world. But right in the middle of heavy traffic, the engine dies. It just breaks. It breaks down completely. You get out of the car and you want to kick the tires. You feel intense anger bubbling up inside you. But why are you so angry at a piece of metal? The answer is simple. The car is not fulfilling its purpose. It is brand new. It looks amazing, but you cannot drive it. The entire purpose of the car is to transport you, to make you mobile, to move you forward. It fails to take you anywhere. No matter how great the vehicle looks on the outside, something inside is fundamentally broken. It refuses to do the exact thing the manufacturer created it to do. Listen to me very carefully, men. I say this with love, but I must be blunt. Many of you are like the stalled car. You sit broken down in the middle of heavy traffic of life. And you're not even aware of it is the sad part. You spend your days doing things that look incredibly good on the outside. You wear sharp suits. You chase the impressive job titles. You build your bank accounts and your social standing. But inside, in your heart here, you are running on empty. You feel a quiet, lingering frustration because you know you are built for more. You do not know God. Or perhaps you know far too little about Him and His ways. You are trying to fuel your soul with the world's cheap gas. and it is destroying your engine. Like I always say, good deeds are not a replacement for the right deeds. Finding the specific divine purpose for which God placed you on this earth and then living it out is the absolute only way to do what is right. Proverbs 19:21 tells us clearly, many are the plans of a person's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. Do you know why the Lord's purpose prevails? Have you ever thought about it? It prevails because too many people are trying to use charitable works, good plans, and good intentions as a personal ticket to heaven. This mindset is incredibly dangerous. It is tantamount to trying to bribe the creator of the universe. Yeah, that's what you're trying to do. Hear me well. God is not impressed with your busy schedule. He is not impressed with all the random good things you do to soothe your conscience. He waits patiently for you to do what He's actually asked you to do in the first place. He wants your obedience. God is not interested in your performance, man. He's not. He wants your obedience. When men finally discover God's true purpose for them, they stop wasting their time. They stop wasting their lives. The constant anxiety of trying to prove yourself as a man to other men fades away. Look at the ultimate example, Jesus Christ. When he was only 12 years old, his parents realized that he was missing. They searched frantically for him. Finally, they found him left behind the temple. And we know the story. When they asked him why he did this, what did he say? He looked at them with complete clarity and said, "Do you not know that I must be about my Father's business?" At just 12 years old, Jesus knew exactly why he stood on this earth. He knew exactly who his Father was. I know exactly what you are thinking right now. Yes, you are thinking, Apostle, Jesus was the Son of God. Yes, he was. But he was always also fully man. The Bible tells us that he grew in wisdom. This means that he learned things over time. He was not born knowing every earthly detail. He had to search the scriptures. The Bible gives us evidence of that. He had to discipline himself. There's no spirit of discipline. He had to align with the Father, just like you and I must do today. So I have to ask a serious question today, and I want you to answer it honestly, in your heart. How old are you? Are you still questioning what your life is about? Are you still changing your major life focus every 3 years? Are you 40, 50, or 60 years old and still just looking for the next promotion or job transfer, falsely thinking that you finally satisfy your soul? I know you are taking a hard look at yourself, and it brings you deep discomfort. Your pride will try to fight this message, but we must do it. It is absolutely necessary that we talk about this. I promise you, it is the only way you will uncover God's purpose for your life. And once you discover why you are here, you will fill your days with truly meaningful work. I refuse to let you give up on living a life of true impact, no matter your current age. Guess what? Your family needs you to wake up. Your community needs you to wake up. Our nation, Kenya, needs you to wake up, men. Arise. It's time. You must ask, How do you discover this purpose? That's what you should be asking me. And here is the foundational kingdom principle you must write down. Write this down. To discover the purpose of a thing, never ask the creation. Do not ask the thing itself. Why? Because it did not design itself. Only the manufacturer truly knows the why and the how of his products. No one truly knows except God. And this is exactly why he claims a perfect relationship with what he makes. When you buy a complex piece of machinery, the first thing you must ask is, who made this thing? You want to ensure the quality of the manufacturer, and you want to know how to use that equipment properly. The item always comes with a manual. The manufacturer sends a booklet that tells you exactly how to operate the item based on its intended design. Now, can you use a guitar to paddle a boat? Of course not. You cannot use a guitar to play basketball either. If you try, you will completely destroy the instrument and you will look so foolish like a danda doing it. Now, the manufacturer provides the manual to protect you from abusing the product, and that is you. The manual ensures you get the maximum joy and utility of that product. So you're wondering, what point am I trying to make? Well, the point I'm trying to make is crucial for your survival, to understand how we must function as human beings, specifically males, men. You must go to the manual given to you and I by the designer. We must open the Bible. God knew exactly what he wanted. When he thought of the male man, he created both male and female after deciding what each should be to fulfill his grand plan. He designed you with specific architecture to carry weight, to protect, to build, and to lead with a servant's heart. This means only God knows how humanity is intended to function. If you hold any questions as a man about why you exist, check the manual. Stop asking the culture. Stop asking social media. Stop asking your buddies at the bar. Check the manual. When you do not know the purpose of a thing, all you can do is experiment. Let me tell you a hard truth. Every single man who does not know God's purpose for his life is just walking around experimenting. Yes, I said it. And those experiments leave a trail, a long, long trail of brokenness. Now, I want us to use marriage as a practical, painful example. Do you know what most marriages are today? Do you? They are massive, reckless experiments. A man says to himself, I don't know what a wife really is for, but I am old enough to get married, so I'm going to find one. Or pressure of society. You get married simply because you hit age 24 or 30, and society says it is time. Then what happens? Do you know what you have? No. But you think she looks good. You assume a wife exists just to give you physical pleasure, to clean the house, and to bear your children. And then you treat her like an accessory to your life. That is a massive experiment, my friend, and it is incredibly selfish. Guess what happens next? After 1 month, you realize she does not agree with your flawed definition. The experiment fails miserably. She refuses to clean those dishes. You expected her to clean the dishes with a smile while you ignore her soul. She refuses to act as a living sacrifice for your desires every single night when you offer her zero spiritual leadership. She begins to ask for things like time. She wants love. She wants deep affection, security. Are you hearing me, men? Genuine appreciation. You sit back, frustrated, and think, hey, I didn't bargain for all this. Well, my brother, marriage is not a trial run. You are dealing with a daughter of the Most High God. Life itself is not a trial run. You are damaging the people you are built to protect because you, as a man, refuse to read the manual. Whenever you ignore the purpose of a thing, you resort to experimenting. We see young people do this with their entire lives. They don't know the purpose of education. So what do? So they treat school as a joke. They skip classes, they go out partying, and then they flunk out. They experiment with sex and identity, ending up deeply broken and confused. They experiment with drugs, bringing severe harm to their very bodies God gave them to steward. If you want to know God's purpose for your life, the worst person to ask is your friend. Men, you know your boys. Yeah. Your friend is also wandering around in the dark, trying to figure out why he is here. If you want to know your reason for existence, ask the manufacturer. He will lead you to a proper mentor who will walk this journey of discovery with you. Far too long, you have been asking the product why it exists. Men, it's time to reach out for help. Yeah, it's time to reach out for help. The world operates as one big experimental laboratory because it fundamentally misunderstands the reason for its existence. We arrogantly imagine we possess the expertise to figure out all that is wrong by simple trial and error. Then we wake up one day, realize life is incredibly short, and admit we are terrible researchers. Our families suffer, our communities crumble, and our souls dry up. Men, your life holds too much value to treat it like a casual trial and run. Doing justice to your own soul is not optional. It's your primary duty. The only way you can avoid the devastating cost of trial and error is to learn the true purpose of your life. And this can only be learned from the one who gave it to you. I beseech you, men, look to God. Look to his manual. Do not look to other men who are equally lost. If you look to yourself or to the shifting, confused culture around you, you will travel a highly unreliable and hazardous course. I assure you, you will end up exactly where you started, empty. It is time to stand up. Step into your God-ordained mandate today. Align yourself with his eternal kingdom. Break free from the worldly patterns of endless experimentation. And I want you to step into absolute certainty of divine purpose. My friend, my dear man, you are made for more than just existing. You are made to govern, to lead, to expand the kingdom of God here on this earth. We need you. Kenya needs you. Your families need you. If you stand ready to stop experimenting and start governing your life according to God's original blueprint, I offer myself. I want to walk that journey with you. I will not let you walk it alone. Visit our website at www.njerimuchunu.com and explore our transformational leadership coaching and the other programs we have on there. We will work and walk together to renew your mind, transform your leadership, and help you make a lasting kingdom-focused impact on this earth and this our nation, Kenya. Until next time, lead with faith, lead with integrity. Never stop seeking the manufacturer's purpose for your life. Do it now. Do it today. Take care now, and God bless.